In sports today, the Leafs continue to fall. Here's Natalie with the details and the rest of your sports news.
Thanks, Lindsay. The Toronto Maple Leafs lose in regulation for the first time this season. Following a loss to Winnipeg Wednesday, the Leafs just couldn't seem to hang on to a viable lead against the Minnesota Wild. Roman Polak starts things off with a goal in the second. Staying in the second, Eric Staal fights back strong, scoring a goal on debut goalie Johannes Enroth. Austin Matthews gives the team a 2-1 lead going into the final period. This would have been Matthews' first winning goal. But Minnesota tied it up in the third when Zach Dahl plowed past Morgan Rielly, making the shot. Eric Staal proves he's ready to play, scoring the game-winning shot with only 8 minutes left. The Wild wins 3-2 and remains unbeaten after a now 3-game homestand. Well, the stakes are higher for the LA Dodgers now, who lost to the Chicago Cubs last night. Now in the 6th inning, already the teams are tied at 1. Addison Russell scores a 2-run homer to center field. And to the 8th, Dexter Fowler singles on a ground ball. Addison Russell scores. Later, Chris Bryant singles on a soft ground ball to third base, and Wilson Contreras scores. Adding to an even bigger lead in the 8th, Javier Baez doubles on a line drive to right field. Dexter Fowler, Chris Bryant, and Ben Zobrist score, giving the Cubs a 7-point lead. But before the end of the inning, Carlos Ruiz doubles on a fly ball to center field, and Andrew Toles scores. The total is 8-2 Cubs heading into the 9th. Josh Reddick singles, and Adrian Gonzalez scores. But before the end of the game, Jacques Peterson scores, making the final tally 8-4 Cubs. Chicago now leads the NLCS 3-2. Next game will be on Saturday at 8 p.m. in Chicago. If the Cubs win, they'll move on to the World Series to face Cleveland. Carey Price made his triumphant return on home ice last night in a game against the Arizona Coyotes. The 29-year-old goalie has not played since November 25th due to a right knee injury. He was expected to return for the season opener, but missed the first 3 games because of the flu. First period, Alexei Emlin scores the first goal of the game. Now jumping to the second, Torrey Mitchell, Shea Weber, and Alex Galchenyuk all scored a goal for the Habs, making the total 4-0. But the Coyotes fought back with 2 goals by Jacob Chychrun and Laurent Dauphin, cutting the Canadiens' lead in half going into the third. With 7 minutes left in the third, Arturi Lekonen scores the last goal of the game, making the final score 5-2 Montreal. And Price, in his season debut, made an impressive 27 saves. The Canadiens hit the road for their next game against the Boston Bruins on Saturday. That's it for sports. Now with a look at what Mother Nature has in store, here's Alyssa Sousa-Kapal.
Thanks, Natalie. Well, it's definitely not the best day to go pumpkin picking, but you definitely need to start bundling up. Today will be a high of 11, but expected to rain the whole day, with a low of 4 tonight. Tomorrow we get a break from the rain. It'll be a high of 10 and a low of 5. On Sunday, it'll be a high of 15, but expected to rain again, with a low of 6 at night. But the weekend might be a good chance to go out and start pumpkin picking just in time for Halloween. Now back to Lindsay in the newsroom.
Thanks, Alyssa. We leave you today with this. Just when we told you they couldn't get any cuter, with a little help from technology, our writers were able to do it. Meet Bao Bao, the tumbling panda cub. This single lady likes bamboo coladas and getting caught in the snow. But it looks like she'll be packing her bags and heading off to China at the beginning of the year. The reasons for her move is to get her into a breeding program before she reaches sexual maturity in a couple of years. Her new home will be a cozy condo run by the China Conservation and Research Center for the giant pandas. That's all for today. For details on these stories and more, check out humbernews.ca. Humber News is written and produced by the students in the journalism program at the North Campus. Our technical crew are students from the broadcast television and videography program. I'm Lindsay Wadden. Join us tomorrow for our next news update.